YouTube, what the crap's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Baktria campaign. So we are back, and we have this Orsoi agent, or whatever you say that, following us, which he's kind of a jerk like that. We've of course secured Jelanis and Sarai. Just getting ready to move on. I have good income right now, considering the relatively small swath of land that I have. So it ought to only get better over time. Of course, we're in control of Syria at Antioch, which is a major settlement, one that I wanted to capture, so I'm pretty darn excited to have my hands on it. I'm about to have a Hoplite barracks finished so that I can improve this army, and then finish off the Seleucids in the area, which all they have left is Palmyra. They got hit by Bithynia, however you say that. They took Tyros, so that's pretty awesome. The Seleucids pretty much just got whipped on here, and the Ptolemies are still in control of Jerusalem. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. They will probably hate me as well. The good thing is Armenia's territory, I'm kind of coming down on them from the north as well, so that'll be an interesting thing to see play out. Oh, I gotta get my timer started here, so make sure I do the right episode length. Alright, so I do want to keep marching towards Samandar, which is going to be my next target. And I'm just going to march to that point. I'll probably be taking some attrition where my troops just go on and off the road briefly. So what I'm planning on doing is marching down here back into my own territory to recoup briefly, and then we'll take the march all the way down here to Samandar. There's not any easy place for me to get on, or get to the sea to put in transports, because I'd be taking attrition on the way to the sea as well. Yeah, I mean, marching through here is all attrition as well. So, being in these steppe regions, it's not real easy for you to get off the road unless you're one of the nomadic factions. Let's see, so Antioch. First, let's take a look. So we got the centaurs that need to be upgraded. This is the army that's been attacking Media from behind. And Partheva's got some troops over here too. It's interesting. We're busy rebuilding everything where they've conquered. Yeah, Partheva's got troops all over the place, but I'm pretty sure that they're mostly a friend to me right now. And then I got this veteran here who's getting even more veteran. Minus 12 upkeep for that army. That's pretty awesome. And plus 6 replenishment. I'm going to go with that. So, very nice traits to have on a veteran. Looks like we're about to finish some research on ramming and ships. That'll be good because I do intend to build a fleet out of Antioch. So that was probably why I was doing that. Let's go ahead and end this turn. I think we're about 51 turns or so into the Baktria campaign, so I've been kind of slow on this one as far as expanding, just because the territories are so big out in this area. It's not as easy to expand quickly. But at least we don't have a nomadic threat on any flanks anymore at this point. And I think going and hitting Samandar is going to be getting rid of a lot of the nomadic tribes that are still around us. Okay. Looks like Partheva is just marching through, which is fine because I have military access agreements with them. Plague, huh? Oh, back in one of my cities. That's no good. But it'll be alright. Alright, so we need to set up a new technology to research. This one allows me to build dry dock and docks. That'll be handy. Plus, it allows me to finish this Management 1, which gives me plus 3 replenishment for all armies and fleets. So we'll go ahead and set that up next. Let's see. So our armies up here in the steppes.
Ready for battle.
Let's see if we can move them down here, or no, keep them on the road. Okay, we didn't take any more attrition.
Make haste, men.
I'm going to step across that bridge, retrain, and then we'll make a run for... And it doesn't look like I take attrition in this area. Yeah, up there. So, oh, good. It may be an easier march to Samandar because we're coming south further. So that'll be good. Let's see. Looks like we're going to slowly stabilize this Media region. We've got a temple and a agora that's about to be finished. I do have enough food at the moment, so I might go ahead and upgrade this to a Hellenistic village to get the extra bonuses. I mean, I don't have a lot of food yet, but I have enough to do that, I think. Oh, and I've got a military wharf in Antioch, which means I could start training a fleet whenever I'm ready. I don't quite need to yet. I'd like to get a little bit stronger base to work with. Let's check the politics here. My royal family does not have a lot of notability here. This guy's got all kinds of gravitas. We need to hire him into an army and then get him killed. Because, I mean, I don't really have a lot of influence for being a royal family, which worries me because we could easily end up in trouble here. So let's do something rather devious here. Devious. We're going to raise a fleet, and from it, let's see what the name of that guy is. Diogenes. So we'll raise a fleet with Diogenes here. Oh, this is terrible. Actually, let's see, am I at war? It might be easier if I just raise an army. So I'll raise an army with him as the commander, and I'll just put him in a Bactrian royal cav just for the heck of it. Although cataphract is cool. We'll put him in a Bactrian royal cav because it's cheaper upkeep. Yes, that's how mean I am. And we'll just send him on a suicide mission to Palmyra. And basically get him killed. That's how Heir does politics, baby. Crude and devious. Which works for me, but I'm sure the other families won't much like it. So I can upgrade this guy and get a full zeal and campaign movement range is cool because there's a lot of area to cover out here, so I think that'll be handy. And then this veteran has upgraded as well. I can't quite upgrade his ability to have more military training yet, so I'll just open up the authority line. Actually meant to open up the zeal line, but whatever, screwed that one up. I think that's all I need to do for now. Let's go ahead and end this turn because my armies have moved. It's so much easier to finish everything to end a turn on this campaign, because the Carthage campaign, I've got like this vast Mediterranean empire. Alright, this is going to give us the opportunity to get this guy killed. He's being attacked by these two armies, so once again, much like I did earlier in this campaign, getting a general killed that I didn't want around anymore, I'm going to get this guy killed. I don't know if it'll really have an effect, it'll kind of be interesting. I didn't look into it last time, so he's going to do a glorious Bactrian cav charge into these overwhelming forces, which Bactrian cav is cool cav. It's not fantastic, but it doesn't have... Well, did they add trample to it? I think they must have added trample to it, because it didn't have it back in the day. But hey, what the heck, we'll have some fun here, start the battle.
Quickly now.
Just whichever unit's in front is the one that I'll attack. I'll go into insert mode for this and go into manual control. I may have to go out of insert mode just to get a trample though, so let's do that.
General! Advance at speed!
Shield bearers, levy pikemen. Charging them into levy pikemen might be kind of fun. I kind of just want to charge whatever unit's in front.
Six dominate! Forward!
The slingers are going to
We have
start
discovered
pitching
the enemy's
stones at
hidden
me.
unit. Our general is under attack.
Didn't lose any horsemen yet.
Ride them down!
Alright, I am going to charge the pikeman just to ensure his speedy death. I think he's the one with the red cape on right there. The general held up before he charged. The horses, did you see the horses rear up before the charge because they didn't want to charge pikes? I do believe that's my general right there. I'm trying to keep an eye on him. Sorry about the weird camera work. He's like hovering underneath the camera. Look at him fighting this guy here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. Our general has fallen.
Yep, there he went. So we got him killed by charging him straight into the front of a levy pikeman. I wonder if we caused any damage to the levy pikeman. 3 kills. The Bactrian Royal Cav, though, got 70-something kills. It must have gotten a hold of these slingers and eastern spearmen. So a surprising number of kills for having charges straight into the front of pikemen. Alright, so we successfully got him killed. And that's one way that you can play politics without having to spend the money on an assassination and without having to risk the loss of judges for spreading rumors and all that other kind of stuff. So, and heck, you get to kill a few of your enemies and enjoy the show. He got quite a few kills, all things considered, for being a Bactrian Royal. Yeah, it makes me wonder if I would have picked a Cataphract if I wouldn't have just beat all those guys. So, alright. Don't much care that he died. Perfect. It looks like the Seleucids are going after Bithynia there. And I think they got beat back. Which is fine. I could care less what happens to the Seleucids. That agent's just like following me across the steppe. He's like, hey man, wait up. I'm not through annoying you yet.
A treaty between our peoples.
Okay, so
would see
Bithynia
us
wants a
all
non-aggression
stronger
pact.
and richer.
That puts a buffer
Is there
between
need
me
of further
and the
embellishment?
Ptolemies. So I'm going to take that for now, because I do want to focus on Armenia. And it's quite possible that Bithynia may take out the Seleucids in general, so that wouldn't bother me either. Bithynia, I guess. I don't know how you say it. It's got an extra Y in there. Bithynia? Whatever. No idea how to pronounce it. And if you all want to tell me, you can, but I mean, if I pronounce it wrong, I'm honestly not overly concerned about that. Look, the Persians almost marched straight towards me. Oh no, Diogenes died! How terribly terrible. I'm so upset. I don't know how he got dead like that. I just feel so bad for him. I really don't. Alright, so that was awesome. Totally got him butchered. Alright, so this area is, let's see, Persia. I wonder how Persia feels towards me. I can't remember. Well, they like me. So Persia must just be marching through. Do I have agreements with them?
Please accept as a most
Yes.
humble audience.
Okay, so Persia's just marching through. They have military access. No problem with them being there. Man, this thing provides a garrison of... I'm going to build it, and then I'll just build this temple to spread Hellenic culture to undo the effects of it, so we have a shrine to Zeus. Because it does, the satrapy's residence there does spread Eastern influence. But I don't think that I probably get a whole lot of cultural tension due to the presence of Eastern influence. Probably doesn't do a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to replenish these troops, and then we'll turn around and march back down to Samandar. So we should be successful with this army here. And then let's see how that affected. These guys still have a lot of influence for whatever reason, even though I killed their big guy. Secure promotion while he's dead. Probably need to upgrade this in Antioch, especially since I have the food to do so now, so we can speed up the population growth in Antioch and expand it. Let's see, Egypt has expanded into Arabia, or they already controlled it, I'm not sure. Egypt may be an issue. Alright, we'll just go ahead and end another turn. I do need to get a fight going soon. Oh, I want to go take Edessa back eventually as well.
Accept the terms. Consider the alternatives, and you will see that there is very little sense in anything else.
So the Seleucids want to become my satrapy, which I would gladly stick them under my foot, don't get me wrong. The problem with this is if you look at their list of enemies there, those people aren't going to stop fighting them once they become my satrapy. So it's not really going to do me much good because CA hasn't managed to fix that. I think when you make someone a satrapy, it should change other people's view towards you. So I'm going to decline them becoming a satrapy, and we'll just, whatever happens to it happens. That agent still tormenting me, as the AI does so very well. If there's one thing the AI does well, it's use their agents. We can all agree on that, I think. Man, I'd like to backstab the Armenians and just snag Tarsus real quick, but the Armenians have fleets and crap everywhere. But as soon as I finish that hop... Ooh, here's a fight. I've been looking for one. Good. We're going to go attack those dudes on open ground. Pretty sure we can handle them. The Persians and everybody just marching around everywhere. We all trust each other. It's all good. We're all friends. Ah, my hero died. Okay, it's the one with this army. Darn it, he was a good one too. Martial ambition. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more military research for now anyway. Alright. Let us go to Samandar. Dadgummit.
Make haste, men.
Why the heck did these guys march across the border straight into the woods where they're gonna take attrition and then stop? Ugh. Alright. Is it because I hadn't ended the turn? I thought I just ended the turn though. Why didn't... I don't understand a thing that just happened there. I'm gonna have to try and fix it on the next turn, but I'm not gonna let all these Median armies march through my lands and, you know, feed me that kind of insult. This is not the best army, but it should get the job done. I have a ton of slingers, plenty of infantry, even though they're not very good, and decent cav, especially considering that my general is in a cataphract unit. I'm going to open the zeal tree with that guy. So I say we come out here and take care of business against the Medians. It's going to give them obviously a really good chance because they have a ton of archers and just in general a ton of units. But again, I feel like we've totally got these guys, so let's fight the battle on the battlefield. My slingers ought to own on their archers, and my pikemen should pretty well own their Eastern Spearmen. Hillmen are pretty unpredictable. On stats, they are way better than Eastern Spearmen, but my Hillmen frequently just rout due to their poor morale. And it's probably because their morale is so poor that all you have to do is either outflank them or get some kind of enemy unit nearby that gives a little bit of scare effect, and that's just pretty much the end of it. I also have horse archers, which is handy. It's going to start me on a pretty bad downhill grade here. Let's get a nice solid pike corps supporting the flanks with hillmen. And there we go. Of course, we'll just put the slingers right here in front. Pikes in the pike formation. I'll leave my general to kind of support my main army. I can use him as needed. And then I'm going to try and, you know, stir up some trouble with my Bactrian horse archers and citizen cav. So I'll kind of move this army as a group here. Okay, let's move this army up here to outflank these guys. There's going to be a lot of enemy reinforcements
approaching.
Oh, are they coming from behind me too? Where are these guys? Oh, the reinforcements are coming from behind me. Perfect. I can turn around and crush the reinforcements. And then that'll force the enemy AI, or the main AI army to come at me or to be destroyed. So I'm just going to turn my army around and get ready to face them from this direction. So these troops, see the AI is just getting ready to hill camp up here. And the bad thing about that is these troops are going to try and come through me to go help them reinforce on the high ground, which is going to give me the perfect opportunity to just absolutely slay them here. I'm going to pull my slingers back because there's enemy cav leading their army. My pikes ought to be in formation in time to take out this mercenary Persian cav. Yep, that Persian cav got caught on my pikes. The AI is just trying to go reinforce its own men and is just marching right into my troops because it's just trying to plow on through to reinforce its own men. These horse archers have Parthian shot and are shooting my own guys. It's not exactly what I want. I take these guys off fire at will, hit their Persian elite archers.
Citizen cavalry!
My cav out to the flanks.
Ready and waiting.
Their infantry's kind of headed all down towards one side of my men, so I'm gonna start to envelop.
The enemy general is dead.
Yours to command. Engage, commander.
Just gonna start to encircle these guys.
Yes, Commander! Lord! Find your target!
Okay.
Hellenic cataphracts!
Our general is under attack.
Yes, Commander! Citizen cavalry!
Okay, I've got my horse archers back here.
We await your command!
Their guys are just pushing right into my pikemen, and my my infantry right here is pretty weak.
Cataphracts! Quickly now! Riders advance! Citizen cavalry! Bactrian hillmen!
I'm gonna just try and pull off a massive hammer and anvil to stabilize,
The men are wavering.
and I'll reinforce my general here, even though he's gonna go straight on into spearmen. All I need is enough weight of numbers here, and it should work.
Commander!
It is. I lost some infantry. I should have realigned my pikes to better face the enemy infantry, and we would have destroyed them easier, but this massive hammer and anvil here in the center is going to just completely decimate the enemy reinforcements. And with relatively few losses on my part. I needed to peel off a citizen cav to chase down those archers, and they have some more reinforcements now starting to come in from this area. Okay.
Citizen cavalry! General!
I'm gonna
Quick march!
regroup here. Got a citizen cav chasing these guys down.
Cavalry! Advance!
Take these guys off fire at will.
Riders advance!
I didn't even lose a single horse out of my general unit, even going headlong into... Well, I mean, those were pretty light infantry units. Check out these Persian archers running for their lives. About to get run down by this citizen cav. Cav is way too slow in this game. Once it gets tired, it can barely keep up with a fleeing foot unit. They really need to increase the speed of cavalry in this game. That's one thing I'll say that I think I liked better about Shogun 2 is Cav was faster. It was kind of harder to counter since it was fast. But yeah, the Cav on this game is way too slow in my opinion.
Engage!
There's more units coming on over here. Persian light archers and eastern slingers.
Ready! Forward! Ready and waiting! Advance!
I'm just gonna kill all of their reinforcing units as they show.
General!
And then I'll turn my main force here to get ready to march up the hill.
Citizen cavalry! Horse archers! Commander!
Trying to keep my cav from getting too blobbed up over here. I've got orders on different units, though. Looks like they're still going to get caught on this one. That will pretty much decimate that Persian archer unit.
Citizen cavalry!
His citizen cav hasn't lost a single man yet.
Riders of the devil!
Neither of them have. And if any spear units come onto the field, I'll just use my horse archers to pick them apart.
Engage!
Yeah, these reinforcements aren't doing them a dang bit of good because all of them are getting run down the instant they come onto the field. So all of these skirmishers that really could have helped the AI are not going to be any help whatsoever. Let's actually watch this charge. This ought to be fun. These citizen cav are going to mow these guys down. Again, though, look how slow my guys are going.
Right! Are you big stupid?
It's like they're not even charging hardly because they're going so slow there. They finally go into the charge animation and speed up a little bit. Just absolutely throttled those guys. Those eastern slingers probably won't come back. All of my cav are going to be relatively tired, though, from all the fighting. Well, I do think that's going to be all for the reinforcements. We've pretty much chased them off. I'm just going to make sure this one doesn't come back from routing and start putting stones into the side of me. So we'll chase these guys down. Yeah, the AI is not real good about how it uses reinforcements. Like, so obviously at the beginning of this battle, if they would have come running down the hill and up the hill at me at the same time, it could have been very problematic. But because they chose to hill camp and not support their reinforcements, and the reinforcements just go straight to hill camp, I really, and I'm not trying to bash on CA because I sure don't know how to write an AI, But I just think that if the simpler they make this, the better it's going to work. That's just all there is to it. If you just go for simple, it'll work better. Make the decisions just more basic rather than trying to be more strategic or anything else, because I think in the end it just leads to the AI ends up being less effective than it would be if you just made it simple. I'm actually going to put my Hillman on this flank, and then I'll put my Cataphrag Gen on this flank. I put that weak pike unit in the back. My slingers took some damage there as well. I've got my cav moving up this far flank. So, just getting set to go attack their main camp. Look at all these Eastern Spearmen. It's a cool looking shield. Neat looking units for sure, but crappy units for sure. Look at all these Persian light archers they've got holding their flank. This is what I'm talking about. They make the AI do weird stuff, and I think it's because it's too complicated. The AI is trying to hold the flank against cav with skirmishers. And then their main line here, which is all of these guys facing my infantry, is where all of their infantry's at. It just seems like, which I don't know, again, maybe I'm making it easier than it really is, but it just seems like you could make a little bit better decisions, or at least get aggressive if it thinks it's going to get pooped on by just camping. So, because it is about to get crapped on, that's for sure. I'm going to fast forward for a minute, and I am out of time for this episode. I just got to finish this battle, of course. I'm not going to stop it partway through. Just let my horse archers rest and my cav rest for a second as my troops move up this hill. My guys will get tired going up this hill, but I don't really care. I'm going to try and move up on their flank here to get the AI to turn a little bit. And they are turning. My guys are getting a little bit tired from running up the hill. The citizen cav's still a little bit tired. Horse archers are getting pretty well rested. Some of you all wanted to see me use Cantabrian Circle. These guys don't have it. It's not very good either. It very rarely works. It can work, but again, it's pretty rare that it works properly. I'm gonna have to rest my infantry now that I'm up here on top too. I do believe, I don't know if those mercenary Persian archers have as much range as my slingers or not, but I am gonna try and get the archers engaged. Alright, I'll let my pikemen get a little rest. These horse archers I'm going to bring in and see if we can goad this Persian cav out here into a fight with my citizen cav. And since they have no cav to oppose me over here, I'm going to actually move my slingers up within range.
It's me! It's me!
Okay, that Persian cav's kind of running away from me. I'll see if I can get a couple of pot shots off with my horse archers.
Right into the double! Quickly now!
I did get a couple of pot shots off, but not causing any damage. I don't have my guys on heavy shot either because it decreases my range, and I don't really want to decrease my range against those units. Okay, I'm gonna get up here and start skirmishing with these slingers. More Persian light archers. I wish I knew what kind of cav that Persian cav was. It looks like it's shock cav. I wonder... I'm just going to charge in with my horse archers and then just charge my citizen cav into this Persian cav. Get a fight started that way.
Slingers!
My slingers are still out of range.
Come together! General!
Quickly now!
As you command! Slingers! What are your orders?
Just let my slingers duke it out here some. All these enemy skirmishers are running away from me, but I am going to catch them right here with my horse archers. catch them.
General!
My cataphracts up here. My slingers are skirmishing it out with the enemy archers and doing just fine, to be honest.
As you command!
And I pretty much caught all of the...
Citizen cavalry!
Quickly now!
I'm gonna head back up the hill here and try and lure those Persian cav out.
Riders advance!
I don't think this shock cav can catch me here.
Melee cavalry ready! Quickly!
And then I've got my my heavy cataphract general up here.
Orders, my lord! Forever loyal!
That elite Persian archer is gonna get absolutely owned on by my slingers here in a second. Yeah, slingers just own archers badly because archers can't, they don't have shields, so it creates big problems.
Advance at speed!
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, those Persian elite archers are dead. Most of them are, at least. I'm guessing that this Eastern Spearman would get destroyed by a cataphract charge. Let me just get reformed.
At the double! Riders advance!
These guys tired a little bit. My general doesn't have second wind either. This will be fun though. Let's just see what a trample charge does to spearmen who aren't ready for it. Especially light spearmen. Yeah, just plowed through those Eastern spearmen like they weren't even there. So spearmen on this game are not like the Yari spearmen that we're used to from Shogun 2. Spearmen are only good if they're braced and ready to actually fight a spearman. Otherwise, they're
The battle is
going to
turning
do
in our
poorly.
favor.
Their AI was trying to outflank me, but now they're just completely destroyed. I'm actually going to run these guys down, so let's continue the battle real quick. Again, I know I'm way over time for this episode, but this will be alright. Actually, let's kind of split up everywhere. I just don't want all these Median troops to get away unscathed, so my general's going to be completely tired now.
Order! We understand! Baktria!
Melee cavalry!
Slinger!
Just need to chase down all these routing units. And Eastern Spearmen, chase on this Hillman because there's more of them. The mercenary Persian cav is going to be hard to catch, but I might send my my light bow cav after him. There we go. We've pretty well caught all these guys. You know what? I can just use my slingers and hit these guys while they run. And I got my cav running these Eastern Spearmen down over here. Yeah, run from that.
Quick man! Fire at anyone! Horse archers!
Okay. My cataphract general's running down all these hillmen over here. These poor hillmen don't have a dang chance. This will pretty much help us annihilate all these forces so that they can't come back and or run off and retrain real quick. Yeah, these guys are all been dead here too.
Citizen cavalry!
More Eastern Spearmen getting torn apart by my citizen cav. My cav are going to have a lot of kills in this battle. A lot. Hope you all are ready to see some redonkulous stats at the end. I know I am. Let's see if we can track some more of those guys down before they get off the map. A few of their men are going to escape, but for the most part you can see all the,
One of our units has
bodies
used all
of
its
the Persians
ammunition.
here. I mean, this has just become a killing field for the Persians. Some of my slingers are getting close to the end of their ammunition. My horse archers have used all their ammunition. Get these Eastern Spearmen getting mowed down by my slingers while they flee. So that should be good. Let's quit this battle, get back out to the campaign map where I can save it. Hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, look at that, 620 kills on one horse archer unit. Silver chevron now. My Hellenic Cataphract, 507 kills, and some of those were on spearmen too, not just fleeing units. I mean, you just saw him flatten that Eastern Spearman unit on downhill trample charge. Do not underestimate the power of trample charges on this game. Shot cavalry does exactly what its name indicates. It'll absolutely destroy infantry in the right scenarios. So yeah, we just caused some massive damage to the Medians there. That'll definitely drive them out of our lands and ruin whatever motives they had.
At your command.
Get our army back in here to retrain. So hope you all enjoyed this. Heir of Carthage signing off for now.